Good afternoon, Monarchs. We are back here in Auburndale, Florida for Game 5 of the Homeschool World Series. This will be the start of the Division II bracket for the Monarchs. After losing to the Dallas Angels earlier in the day, we moved into the Division II part of the bracket. So what that means is there are 3 games to be played. No matter if we win or lose, there will be 3 more games. But in order to stay in running for the Division II championship, you have to win the first 2 games. So today the Monarchs will start off by playing the West Houston Thunder, last year's Division III champions, who moved up to Division II for this year's by going 1-1 in the pool play and then losing to the Houston Falcons in the Q games on Tuesday. We're going to get a little bit of a late start. The last game that was here ran a little long, so the umpires just got onto the field, and you'll see the coaches meeting there at home plate as the umpires go over the ground rules. And the Monarchs take the field. And they don't take the field. The coaches told them to get off, so they tried to take the field. Coaches told them to hold on a sec till they're done with their meeting. So it'll be a few more minutes before we actually throw the first pitch here. Today we've got 3 camera views I hope to use. We've got the main view looking from behind home plate. Got a view down the first base line and another one down the third base line. Hopefully we won't have the same technical difficulties that we had this morning. Got enough shade so nothing should overheat, and then place the cameras pretty close to my hotspot, so hopefully we won't have connectivity. However, if there is a problem with connectivity, you can go over to the West Houston Thunder's Facebook page, where my friend Mark Yohe, who is the one who introduced me to this software that I'm using, he and his team will be broadcasting live as well. If you go to Facebook, check out West Houston Thunder, you'll see them broadcasting the game there. So if there's any problems, you can hop over there to see them. Okay, looks like the umpires are done giving the coaches their instructions, telling them the official time. Looks like official start time of 2:12. The game is scheduled for 2 hours and 10 minutes or 7 innings. And now the Monarchs take the field. Monarchs won home field by a coin toss before the game. I'll go over the defense here for the Monarchs. On first base, number 25, senior Tanner Preventure. Second base, number 17, junior Harrison Avalgren. At shortstop, number 15, senior Stephen Butterfield. On third base, number 18, junior Seth Fetchy. In the outfield, left field, number 12, senior Samuel Heldman. In center field, junior number 10, Evan Miller. And in right field, senior number 42, Braden Morris. On the mound today for the Monarchs is senior number 5, Caleb Young, and behind the plate is senior number 24, Xander Brewer. Okay, up to bat first for the Thunder's first baseman, number 33, Lindblade. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. Today I'm announcing from right behind the official scorekeeper, so I'll be able to get the hits and errors pretty quickly. Next pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 now on the batter. Third pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Breaking ball stayed up high for ball 2. Pitch is fouled back. Pitch back up the middle, over the jumping shortstop Stephen Butterfield into center field for a base hit. So the Thunder have the leadoff runner on here on the top of the first. Up to bat now, their left fielder, number 57, McDonald. Runner goes. Throw in. Gets the runner at second base for out number 1. And it looks like something happened to my first base camera. I'll have to fix that during the break in between innings. Good throw by Xander. Quick tag. Gets the runner out, trying to steal second. And the pitch was called a strike. Next pitch is outside for a ball. 1-1 on the batter. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 1-2 now. Caleb steps off the mound. Next pitch is outside for a ball.
Okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Next pitch is popped up. Left field side. Xander calls everyone off. Gets underneath it for out number 2. So I've been getting some complaints about some buzzing sound coming from the broadcast. I'm trying to unplug a few things, see if that helps anything. First pitch in there for a called strike. Ground ball to shortstop Stephen Butterfield, over to Tanner at first for out number 3. So the Thunder start off with a base hit, but that runner is caught trying to steal second, so essentially go in order 1, 2, 3. Going to the bottom of the first, Monarchs leading, or excuse me, tied 0-0. Okay, it appears the buzzing sound has been fixed. I figured out the problem was I was getting power through an inverter that was causing that, so hopefully this thing will stay charged long enough to make it work, to make it last through the game here. Okay, up to bat. First for the Monarchs in the bottom of the first. Second baseman number 17, Harrison Allegren.
Come on, Harry. Come on, 7. Come on, Harry.
First pitch is a called strike.
Come on, 71717.
Hey, go!
Harrison grounds one hard back through the middle for a base hit. The Monarchs have the lead runner on here
Come on, Sam.
in the top of the first.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam.
Nope, too much zoom there.
Oh, I forgot your head.
Up to bat now, number 12, left fielder Samuel Heldman.
Come on, Sam.
Samuel bunts one, but up. Pops it up, back to the pitcher. Harrison scrambles back and is safe at first. Samuel tried to bunt him over, but was unsuccessful. So runner still on first, one out for the shortstop, number 15, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch, outside, called strike. He slides past the tag. Harrison gets in just past the tag. It was a good throw. Second baseman tried to put the tag on, but it looks like Harrison slid outside and got him. So the Monarchs now have a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first. Steven takes the next pitch and fouls it off. 0-2 on Steven. Steven goes down off the pitcher's glove and almost into the right field, but the second baseman comes up with it, but not in time. Pitcher put a glove on it, slowed it down just enough that Steven was able to arrive safely at first. What are we scoring that, guys? Hit? Hit. Official score is a hit. So runners on first and third now. One out. Up to bat now. First baseman number 25, Tanner Preventure.
Hey, y'all want to use that chair, go right ahead.
Steven breaks for second and glides in safely, uncontested. Pitch was a called strike. Tanner fouls one out of play. 0-2 is now the count. Ground ball once again right past the pitcher into center field. Harrison trots in for one. Steven rounds third and comes in standing up. Monarchs take an early 2-0 lead. On the 2 RBI single by Tanner. Next up for the Monarchs, the senior catcher, number 24, Xander Brewer. Thunder coach goes out to talk to his pitcher real quick. That conference is over, and Xander starts walking back to the plate. I want to give a quick shout out to both Damon and to Jason Morris's dad for letting me know about the buzzing sound and letting me know when it was fixed. Thank you both for pointing that out. First pitch to Xander, low, ball 1.
Did Harrison get out? He made it home.
Yeah, he and Steven both scored. 2-0. Outside, ball 2.
Smack that ball, Xander.
Hit and run was on. Xander fouls it back. Tanner takes his lead at first. Goes for second. Another hit and run. Xander fouls it out of play again. 2-2 now on Xander. Xander grounds one back up the middle to the second base. Whoa. Shortstop shoveled to the second baseman, who threw it to the first baseman. It was a little bit of a high throw, and there was a collision at first base as Xander was heading in there. The first baseman jumped up to try to grab the errant throw and bring it back down, and had a collision with Xander and fell down. We'll see if he's okay. He's down on the ground. Coaching staff from the Thunder still checking out the first baseman Lindblade, making sure he's okay. So Tanner is forced out at second. Xander safe at first. Well, looks like the first baseman's still kind of walking it off there. Looks like the first baseman's going to go ahead and come out for right now. Hopefully he can come back in. Looks like we might be doing a double switch here or something. Okay, so the right fielder, number 64, is moving over to first base, and number 73, Scott, is coming in to play right field. Also, we have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Xander Brewer. Number 32, Cameron Pelletier, will be the courtesy runner. And up at the plate for the Monarchs, designated hitter, number 22, Caleb Fouth. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Monarchs up 2-0. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike.
Come on, twos.
Cameron broke for second, caused the runner to balk. Excuse me, caused the pitcher to balk. So Cameron advances to second base. Good heads-up play by Cameron, trying to make an early break. Pitch is outside. 1-1 now on Caleb.
Come on, twos.
Outside ball 2. Caleb takes one foul out of play. Back over first base side. 2-2 now on Caleb. 2 outs, runner on second. Chopper, whoa, called the balk on the pitcher before the throw. No pitch. Runner advances to third. Thunder coach going out, just asking for a quick explanation of what happened there.
Look at all the twos on the board. What's that mean? That's your lotto number.
Right, yeah. That's what it looks like. Deuces are wild.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Batter number 22, and there was a runner on second, and we're winning 2-0. Send Cameron. We need to send Cameron back to second. Make it all 2s everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, the coach gets the explanation for the reason for the balk. Cameron Pelletier is now at third base. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Caleb Fouth. Got him at the knees for strike 3. Caleb goes down looking. But the Monarchs score 2 runs on 3 hits, leave 1 on base. Going to the top of the second, leading 2-0. Sorry, I was trying to correct my third base camera that went down. First pitch fouled off. Up to bat for the Thunder, number 38, shortstop Johnson. Next pitches a ball, 1-1 on Johnson. Ground ball to the shortstop. Stevens scoops it up, fires it to Canner, who stretches for the out. Up now for the Thunder is third baseman Becerra. I might not have said that right. Becerra. I'm gonna guess that's Becerra.
It might be Bechdel.
Okay. Caleb comes set. First pitch a little high, ball one. Breaking ball comes back in for strike one. Ground ball to the third baseman. Scoops it. Fires it over to Tanner at first for out number 2. Up now, the first baseman. Yes, first baseman number 64, Van Zant. This is E. Van Zant. He has a brother who will be up to bat next. First pitch is outside for ball. Swinging, tipped into Xander's glove, holds onto it, strike one. Ground ball to the second baseman, Harrison, goes down, bobbles it, can't pick it up in time. Runner is safe. On the error by the second baseman.
Hey, shake it off, Mary.
Up to bat now, the pitcher number 32, Van Zant. T. Van Zant, first pitch ball. Sorry, playing with my picture-in-picture here. Fires back over to first, runner dives back in safely. Swing and miss. Strike one. Breaking ball comes back in for strike two.
Very nice.
One more, 5.
Fly ball, left field, driving Samuel back. It's going to be over his head. Bounces at the fence. Runner comes around third, going to score easily. And Van Zant has a stand-up double. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for their pitcher. And up to bat is number 5, Brown, the catcher. Monarchs still leading 2-1 here in the top of the second. 2 outs and a runner on second base. First pitch in there for a strike. Second pitch, strike. 0-2 on the batter. Down low for a ball. Pitch is fouled, out of play. Chopper to the third base side, goes foul. Monarchs got a good bounce there. I don't think they had any shot at getting him at first base. Catches the outside corner for strike 3. But the Thunder score 1 run on 1 hit on 1 error committed by the Monarchs. Going to the bottom of the second, Monarchs still leading 2-1. I was muted that entire time. Everyone missed my wonderful commentary. Sestfetchy flies out to short center field, and up to the bat now is number 42, Braden Morris. First pitch outside, ball 1.
You guys live stream all the games?
Try to, yeah. We have here in Florida. Next pitch in there for a strike. Swinging, strike 2. Pitch is high, ball 2, 2-2 on Braden. Inside. Oh, I thought it hit him, but I guess not. Full count now on Braden. Swinging, strike 3. Braden goes down on strikes. 2 outs now for center fielder number 10, Evan Miller. Swinging, strike 1. Evan reaches for that one, fouls it down the right field side, but out of no one's able to get to it. Over by the Monarchs dugout. High, ball 1. Reaches for that one, pops it up, back to the pitcher for out number 3. So the Monarchs go in order in the bottom of the second. Heading to the top of the third, still leading 2-1. Up to bat in the top of the third for the Thunder. Who is up? Designated hitter number 7, Sampson. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch outside for a ball. Next pitch, foul ball off the plate.
No, thanks for that.
Called strike 3, batters out.
Yeah, Ethan.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Thunder. First pitch outside for ball 1. This is 73 Scott. Next pitch is fouled out of play for strike 1. 1-1 on the batter. Low, ball 2, 2-1. Swinging, strike 2, 2-2. Ground ball. Steven grabs it, fires it over to Tanner at first for the out.
Nice play.
Two outs now in the top of the third. Up to bat now, number 57, McDonald. First pitch is fouled out of play down the left field side. Pitch low and outside for ball 1. 1-1 on the batter. Pitch is popped up into center field. Evan comes over, gets underneath it for out number 3. The Thunder go down in order in the top of the third, heading to the bottom of the third. Monarchs still leading 2-1. First up to bat for the Monarchs in the bottom of the third, leadoff hitter number 17, Harrison Allegren. First pitch low and inside for ball one. Wind seems to be picking up out here a little bit. Low, ball two. Outside, ball three. 3-0 on Harrison. If anyone's listening out there, I'm going to try to plug my iPad into a DC power source. Caught the inside corner for strike one. 3-1. If it starts buzzing, just somebody text me and let me know. So let's plug back in now. Well, no, it's not. Okay. Never mind, it's not working. Ball four, Harrison takes his base. Yeah, but this cable. So with Harrison at first base, now number 12, Samuel Heldman. First pitch low and outside, ball one. Harrison takes his lead at first. Throw over, Harrison back in safely. Pitch called ball, catcher drops it. Harrison easily takes second base. So runner on second, 2 balls, no strikes on Samuel. Pitch at the letters for strike one.
Come on, Sam. Smash that ball.
Low, ball three. 3-1 on Samuel.
Wait, watch 1-2.
Okay, now I have it plugged in the DC power source. So if you hear any buzzing, let me know.
Smash that ball.
Called strike three. Harrison goes to steal third. Throw goes over the third baseman's head, and Harrison comes in to score.
Come on, Sam. Smash that ball.
Monarchs now have a 3-1 lead over the Thunder here in the bottom of the third.
Come on, Sam.
Nobody on, full count. For the left fielder, Samuel Heldman. Payoff pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike three. Samuel goes down looking. Now up to bat, number 15. Shortstop, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch to Stephen is low, ball one. Outside corner for strike one. Pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1. Low ball 3. 3-1.
Come on, Steven Butterfield. Come on. Steve.
Pitch down the middle, popped up on the right field side, but going out of play. Full count now on Steven.
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve.
Line back up the middle for a base hit. Steven rounds first and trots back. Coming up to bat now, number 25, Tanner Preventure. Tanner is 1 for 1 on the day with a 2 RBI single in the first. Steven takes his lead. Tanner drives one deep to right center, but not deep enough. Right fielder gets underneath it for the out. Steven heads back to first base. Two outs now for the catcher, number 24, Xander Brewer. Throw over to first. Steven dives back in. Runner goes. Ball is popped up. Third baseman had to fight the wind for it, but able to hang on to it for out number 3. Monarchs push 1 run across on 1 hit, going to the top of the 4th, leading 3-1. Okay, here we are on the top of the fourth. First pitch, slow roller, back up the middle. Steven tried for it, knocked it down, but couldn't hang on to it to make the play. Tough play up the middle. That was their center fielder, number 51, Wood. Official score on that hit? Yeah, okay. Scoring that as a hit. Up to bat now, number 38, the shortstop, Johnson. Throw over to first, runner back in safely. Swinging, strike one. Throw over to first. Runner dives back in. Pitch is popped up. Center field. Evan gets underneath it easily for out number 2. Coming up for the Thunder is third baseman, number 24, Becerra. 2 outs, runner on... Sorry, 1 out, runner on first. First pitch chopped at the third baseman to Seth Fetchy. Over to Harrison at second. Over to Tanner for the double play. And the Thunder go down in order here in the top of the fourth. Heading to the bottom of the fourth, the Monarchs still leading 3-1. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, number 22, the designated hitter, Caleb Fouth, takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. Sorry, I was messing with the camera and didn't realize that was the live camera that I had on. Sorry about all the people who are getting motion sick for all that bouncing around. Next pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Pitch is fouled out of play for strike 2. 1-2 on now on Caleb. Catches the outside corner for strike 3. Caleb goes down looking. Coming up to bat now, number 18, Seth Fetchy. First pitch low, ball 1. Pitch is fouled out of play. Seth is 0 for 1 of the day. He flew out his first time at bat. Low and outside for ball 2. 2-1. Outside, ball 3. Oh, it got stuck in the fence. Takes a 3-1 pitch and fouls it off. Full count now on Seth. Swinging, strike 3. Seth goes down on strikes. 2 outs now for number 42, Braden Morris. First pitch is fouled straight back. Swinging, strike 2. 0-2 now on Braden. Strike 3. Monarchs go down in order. All 3 on strikeouts. No runs, no hits for the Monarchs. Heading to the top of the 5th. Still leading 3-1. Up to bat now for the Thunder, first baseman number 64, Van Zant. First pitch, a little bit high for ball 1. Low for ball 2. Pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 on the batter. Pitch foul down the right field line. Coming in, coming back. Tanner, oh, right at the fence, but it just goes over. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on the batter. Swinging strike 3. Van Zandt goes out on strikes. Now up to bat is the pitcher, number 32, T. Van Zandt. This Van Zandt is 1 for 1, has the Thunder's only RBI of the game so far. Swinging strike 1. Got him with a high fastball. Outside ball 1. If you hear the cheering in the background, there are other games going on. The other Division II first-round games are being played on the fields around us at the moment. At the knees for strike 2. High, ball 2. Tried to get him to chase the high strike. Off-speed pitch, popped up to the shortstop, drifting back a little bit onto the grass. Makes the catch for out number 2. Up to bat now for the Thunder catcher, number 5, Brown. Popped up, short center field. Harrison drifts back, makes the catch for out number 3. Thunder go down in order once again. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Monarchs still leading 3-1. No defensive changes for the Thunder here in the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat for the Monarchs, center fielder number 10, Evan Miller. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. At the knees for strike 2. 0-2 now on Evan.
Catch his 10.
Swing, pops it up over to the first base side. First baseman under it for out number 1. Coming up to bat for the Monarchs, number 17, Harrison Adelgren. First pitch bounces in, ball 1. Back right at the pitcher, knocks it down. Easy throw over to first for out number 2. Pitcher got his glove up just in time to knock that down. Make the easy throw to get out Harrison. Now coming up to bat, number 12, Samuel Heldman. First pitch, strike. Swinging, strike 2. 0-2 now on Samuel. Wind is starting to blow out toward left field. Breaking ball stays up high, ball 1. Samuel fouls one away, stays alive. Low, ball 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Samuel pops it up into left center field. Center fielder calls off his left fielder for out number 3. Monarchs go in order in the bottom of the 5th. Going to the top of the 6th. Still up 3-1. I was looking at the bracket in between innings, and the other game in our part of the bracket is the Austin Royals versus the Carrollton, Texas Storm. Currently, the Storm are beating the Austin Royals 4-1. Looks like the bottom of the 5th. So the winner of that game plays the winner of our game, and the loser of that game plays the loser of our game tomorrow. First pitch, line drive, out to left field, drifting over. Samuel drops in. Samuel gets to it quickly. But the Thunder start off with a leadoff double. That was number 7, Sampson, with a double down the left field line. Up to bat now, number 57, McDonald, the left fielder. Nope, sorry. Scratch that. 73, Scott, the right fielder. No defensive changes for the Monarchs here in the top of the 6th. First pitch high, ball 1.
Right chin.
A little bit high, ball 2. Low, ball 3. 3-0. Batter taking all the way, pitch in there for a strike. 3-1 now on the batter. Swinging, strike 2. Caleb battling back, gets it to full count. Chopper to the shortstop. Stephen Butterfield grabs it, throws it to first. Back, Tanner throws it back to Seth. So the Monarchs negate the leadoff double by a great double play. Stephen held the runner at second. Runner decided to risk it. Tanner throws to Seth, tags him for the out. 2 outs now, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. Fouled straight back for strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Oh, Caleb tried a breaking ball, didn't come back, bounced off of the batter's head. Caleb shaking his head, kind of laughing at himself. He apparently didn't have the right grip on that one. Up to bat now, the center fielder, number 51, Wood. So we've got a runner on first. 2 outs. Runner goes. Xander fires down to... Oh! Great throw by Xander, but the runner got in just underneath the tag. Thought he had him. Xander thought he had him. Harrison thought he had him too, but the umpire calls him safe. But the first pitch was a strike. 0-1 on the batter. Strike 2. 0-2 now on Wood. Ground ball to the left side. Steven grabs it, fires it over to first. Throw was offline. Tanner's running for it. Runner does not try to advance home. Steven had to go way to his right to get that ball, threw it from his knees. The throw was offline, got past Tanner. So here in the top of the 6th, Thunder have runners on second and third, 2 outs. Up to bat now, number 38, Shortstop Johnson. First pitch is foul back. Strike one. Foul ball off of his foot. 0-2 now on the batter. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on here in the top of the 6th. Fouled back, drifting. Oh, the wind holds it. Tanner gets under for out number 3, and the Monarchs get out of another jam. So the Thunder threaten, but don't push any runs across. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Monarchs still leading, 3-1. Up to bat for the Monarchs in the bottom of the 6th. Shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. Stephen is 2 for 2 for the day with a run scored. First pitch fouled, strike back. Monarchs would like a few more runs here in the bottom of the 6th to pad the lead. Steven lays down a bunt. First pitcher picks it up, barehanded, bounces off of Steven's head. He's say, oh, well, home plate umpire's calling him out for, I guess, for interference. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if he said he was running inside the line or what it was. Coach Heldman's going out to talk to the umpire. From my point of view, it looked like the first baseman reached across the line to grab the ball, and that's where it made contact with Steven's helmet. I don't think Coach Tim is going to change his mind on this, but because since it's a judgment call. Okay. Well, Coach Tim made his argument to no avail, so Steven is out at first with runner's interference. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th for first baseman number 25, Tanner Preventure. Tanner swings at the first pitch, strike 1. Low, ball 1. 1-1 on Tanner. Tanner pops one up on the right field side. Wind is bringing it back in. Oh, but it bounces off the first baseman's glove. Tanner stays alive. I believe it's 1-2 on Tanner. Board is showing 0-2, but I think he had a ball in there. 1-2. Tanner pops one up to the right field. Right fielder settling under it for out number 2. Up to bat now, number 24, the catcher, Xander Brewer. First pitch outside for ball 1. Xander drives one right back up the middle for a 2-out single. Xander will have a courtesy runner come in, number 32, Cameron Pelletier. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, designated hitter, number 22, Caleb Fouth.
On 2-2.
Cameron takes his lead at first. He's probably going to be stealing on one of these first couple pitches. Monarchs could use an insurance run. He breaks on the first pitch. Swinging, popped it up. Short right field. Center fielder comes underneath it for out number 3. So, heading into the top of the 7th. Monarchs still leading 3-1. All right, here we are on the top of the 7th. Monarchs need to hold the Thunder to seal up the victory. Up to bat first for the Thunder, number 38, shortstop Johnson. No, sorry, 24, third baseman Becerra. First pitch is high, ball 1. No defensive changes for the Monarchs. Caleb Young trying to pitch the complete game. Got him with a high fastball, swinging for strike 1. Looking over at the other game in the bracket, the Royals are still losing 4-1 on the Carrollton Storm in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. 1-2 now on Becerra. Chopper down the third base line, but foul. Ground ball to Stephen Butterfield. Bobbles it for a second, fires it over to first. Not in time. So Becerra reaches on an error by the shortstop. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. First pitch popped out of play. Ground ball to the left side. Butterfield fires it over to Harrison to get the force at second, but not able to get the runner at first. So they get the leadoff runner out. 1 out.
One more.
Up to bat, number 32, the pitcher Van Zant. First pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball gets him strike 2. 0-2 now on the pitcher. Fires it back over to first. Runner back in safely. Ball 1, 1-2. Ball low. Ball gets past Xander, and the runner goes into second base. So they have a runner in scoring position now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Breaking ball, got him. No, for strike 3, but only out number 2. Xander lost track on the outs there for a second. Tossed it like the game was over. But now there's 2 outs. Up to bat now, number 5, the catcher, Brown. First pitch is foul back, out of play. Two outs, runner on second, 0-1 count on the catcher. Next pitch up high, ball 1. Ball popped up, short center field. Evan running up. Harrison lost sight of it as he was going back. Evan had a long way to run. Out number 3, and the Monarchs hang on to win by a final score of 3-1 over the West Houston Thunder. Final numbers for the game. Thunder had one run on 4 hits and 1 error. Monarchs had 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Caleb Young pitches a complete game. He allowed 4 hits and 1 run and struck out 3. Next game for the Monarchs will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's 8 a.m. for all you back in Tennessee, against the winner of the Carrollton-Austin game, which is going on right now. Looks like they're in the top of the 7th over there. The Royals down 4-1, just coming up to bat in the top of the 7th. But we will play the winner of that game, and the loser of that game will play the West Houston Thunder tomorrow. Once again, final score: Middle Tennessee Monarchs 3, West Houston Thunder, and the Monarchs advance on in the bracket, one step closer to a Division II championship. Hopefully, y'all can tune in again tomorrow as we take on the winner of the Carrollton and Austin game.